I'd like to thank you all for coming out today. We have the three managers of the Under-18 Rattos College Gaelic team, Mr. Farrell, Mr. Mooney and Mr. O'Hookey. I'd like you to welcome them all in. On in, lads.
Mr. Mooney, how's preparation going for Friday's game?
Look, we're absolutely raring to go. I think we just can't wait for Friday to come. I suppose at the start of the year, it was one of our targets to get to this stage. And as a group, we've left no stone unturned. We're very happy with how things are going, and we're delighted when we're really looking forward to the game.
Mr. O'Hookey, in the semi-final, conceding goals seemed to be a big problem for the team. Have you, and if so, tightened up the back line, and how have you approached the problem?
By backline, what do you mean by backline, Shane? Sorry.
Defence, as in kind of full back line, as in it wasn't very tight, as in we conceded a few goals. How have we changed that?
So we're blaming the full backline for conceding the goals now, is it?
Well, that is the final line of defence, apart from the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be the most important.
It is the final line of defence, but our first line of defence is our full forward line. So we work on things as a team. So we're not going to blame our full back line for conceding goals. And if you're calling the team spineless, or have we worked on things, and do we know if we've sorted out those problems? Well, we don't know yet, because only after this game will we know whether we've sorted them out or not.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Farrell, last week there was a word of a challenge game behind closed doors under lights against Donabate. Was this game to prepare the lads for the game under lights on Friday, or to fine-tune any tactics implemented for Friday?
I wouldn't say it's either, actually. I would say it was a chance for the young lads that's part of the panel, all 25 of them, to get a run. The likes of young McGoldrick there from Ratoath and Battersby from Curraha. It was a great chance for them young lads to get a run out, and if they're needed on Friday, or even if they start, possibly they got a good run out and good experience working with the lads.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Mooney, there does seem to be a few knocks about the squad at the moment. Is there anyone you're concerned about for the game, or will everyone be fully fit?
I suppose knocks are part and parcel of the game. We had a few injury concerns. Conor Hearn, broke his finger the last game, but he played on, so we're confident he'll be okay. But we've got a long time till Friday, so it gives everyone a chance to get over whatever knocks, and we're confident in the whole squad that if anyone is needed, that they'll be good enough to step up to the plate.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Farrell, Mr. Mooney and Mr. Hookey have been here at this stage many times before. With this being your first North Leinster final, what do you feel you have brought to the table to help the lads get over the line this time?
Well, going back just actually 10 years ago, myself and Mr. Mooney were on opposing teams 10 years ago in a North Leinster final. So I think both those players have experienced it on the field. So I think that experience we're able to bring with us. But ultimately it's down to the players. The players have given everything this year, given 100%. I'm just looking forward to them doing what they can do best on the day.
Mr. Hookey, this year you have a very young squad compared to previous seasons, the majority of which will be playing next year. Do you feel that this may be a weakness going into such a big game?
A weakness as in our squad is a little bit younger,
yes,
than other teams. Well, we've played 2 games. We've won 2 games. The age gap hasn't suddenly been widened. So if it hasn't been an issue up until now, why do you think it would become an issue at the weekend?
Just because the pressure might get to some of the younger lads that haven't been here before?
No. Pressure's for tires. Let's not look away and distract and try and take away from a great team. We've beaten everything that's come in front of us, and we're confident we'll do that again on Friday.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Farrell, inter-county minor footballer Conor Hearn hasn't been trained recently due to an injury, as Mr. Mooney said earlier on. If he isn't in fact fit for Friday, will his presence on the pitch be missed, as he is such a big leader of the team?
No, I go back there to what I said about there's 25 lads on the panel. Each of them are as valuable as one another, and if Conor is not able to take part, we have just another person, number 16, 17, 18, 19, well able to take their place.
Okay, yeah. And then Mr. Hookey.
Whose phone is that? Who's? That's the second time that's rang. You gonna answer it? Why don't you turn it off? Or put it on silent?
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you apologise now, yeah? Okay, yeah. Great manners, yeah.
Anyways, Mr. Hookie, for the game on Friday, what do you think will be the difference between the winning and losing of this game? How do you see this game playing out?
It'll be played in Dunganny, and I suppose, like any other game, the team that scores the most and concedes the least will win, Shane. If you're asking me again to predict the future, look, we're prepared, we've trained, we've every faith in the team. Let's go for it. That's my phone.
Thanks, Mr. Hookie. And finally, Mr. Mooney, we've been here before so many times. Years of heartbreak over and over again. We always struggle to get over this hurdle. Do you think this is our year? Are you our Coach Taylor for this game under Friday Night Lights?
Yeah, I think there's no reason why we can't win. I think playing under lights, and especially in the final, is something special, and we hope that we have a big crowd. I think a lot's been made of kind of previous years, but it's all about this year, and it's all about the players that we've got, and I think we've learnt a lot from previous experience, and I think if we play the way that we can and to our potential, and get a bit of luck along the way, I think we'll come out the right side on the scoreline.
Okay, thank you all for your time, and best of luck on Friday.
Thank you.